It's steamy out there, nothing unusual for this time of year, but definitely uncomfortable. We do have a pretty view looking over the Magic City with those cumulus clouds and the heat of the day. We're at 88 degrees. Feels like 95, and it's going to feel more like the triple digits for a lot of locations today, especially west of I-65. First warning live radar scanning clear. We don't have anything out there. There may be a couple of showers this afternoon. We've got subsidence or just high pressure pushing down in the atmosphere, so that's going to limit much in the way of rain today. But a couple of showers could develop mainly along and east of I-65 through the afternoon and into this evening. What does develop will really demolish pretty quickly, but a couple of those could be heavier downpours set up east of I-65. And then tomorrow, looking at mainly dry conditions through noon. But then tomorrow afternoon, we're looking for some thunderstorms to move this way from the north and west, and they may be organized when they are back off toward the Arklamis. But once they get to Alabama, I do think that they're going to break apart and weaken a bit. The highest chance for rain tomorrow looks to be across the Tennessee Valley, and if any storm was to be intense with some very heavy rainfall, maybe even some gusty winds, that would likely be up across the Tennessee Valley. Through Friday evening, I do think we see a few scattered hit or miss storms that make it to the I-20 corridor, but you can see they're going to be unevenly scattered as the line of storms seems to break apart the further south that it moves through Friday evening and Friday night. And those will diminish as they continue to push further south on Friday. Saturday, we are looking at more afternoon storms. We're actually just going to see a wetter pattern begin heading into the weekend. If you've got plans to be outdoors, no problem. Just keep an eye on the radar. I do think we'll have pretty good coverage of storms on Saturday afternoon. And then Sunday, it looks much wetter. Sunday looks like more of a soaking rain, and that will continue into Monday. And then on Tuesday, a lot of that looks to start to push a little farther south, but we've certainly got some wetter weather ahead of us. We've been talking about the Caribbean, the Gulf, and even the Pacific with the remnants of Christina here. That's not going to become anything tropical, but we are watching just to see where this plume of moisture will track over the next few days. I think we get low pressure system to develop. That's going to be across the eastern part of Mexico as we head into Friday, Saturday. And look at all this moisture that gets steered our way. Rich tropical moisture interacting with a frontal boundary over the weekend, and that is going to provide us with some very heavy rainfall rates. Just look at this across the southeast from Louisiana through Mississippi and Alabama. That's kind of the bullseye where all of this rain is going to fall, and we could have upwards of 4 inches of rain over the next 7 days. And these are estimates, of course. There could be some higher totals, but it looks like we are going to get pounded with some rain over the next 7 days. And so with that on the table, we're also talking about the risk for flash flooding. And we dealt with that earlier in the week and last week. So just something to be mindful of down the road. High temperatures hitting the low 90s the next couple of days. Heat index in the triple digits at least through Saturday. With more rain and storms, that'll help knock a few degrees off our high temperatures early next week.